All my people, can I get a hello? Hey yo, welcome back to another episode of the Hello Effect Podcast with me, your host Seek, aka Mr. Hello. Hey yo, today I got another special guest, yo. I'm allow my special guest to introduce himself. Let the people know who you are, where you from, and what you do.
Listen, I'm born to spit, you know what I'm saying, from Syracuse, New York. And what I do is I rap, you know what I'm saying? I do hip-hop music. I also produce. I got like a small studio set up, so I just do my thing, you know? You know what I'm saying? My day's going good, you know what I'm saying? Feeling good, you know what I mean? It was a nice ride here.
So that's going to ask you, how was the ride? I know the weather a little effed up, but how was the ride coming down?
About a little 3 hour, 30-minute ride.
That's what's up. See, I respect, I appreciate pulled up, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
This off of that, to be honest with you, I could tell you serious about your craft. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Because you willing to make a three and a half hour drive, you know what I mean? To sit down with me, and I mean, I appreciate that. You know
Absolutely.
What I mean?
Absolutely.
All right, so let me ask you a question. How long have you been doing music, and how did you get into music?
I've been doing music for about 15 years, man.
That's what's up. So you're a veteran, pretty much.
I've been doing this for a long time, but I didn't start taking it serious and really, really doing something about it maybe about 6-7 years ago.
Okay, why was that though? Like, what made you just wake up and like, yo, fuck, I'm gonna start taking this shit serious, yo?
Well, people, they just kept coming to me telling me the music sound good, and then I knew to do something about it. You know what I mean? I just kept putting out stuff, you know, just letting my neighborhood hear it, just letting my homeboys and stuff like it, hear it, and they just like, man, they're like, you probably need to keep going with that, D. You know what I'm saying? And then as I went on, I tried to get like I was looking for like producers and people with studios and things like that, but it was always on their time. So then I ended up getting some small equipment, starting myself off with a little production stuff. And I started learning how to produce my own beats and stuff like that. And then it was on from there.
Yeah, because you said you started taking it serious for 7 years ago. You were doing it for 15 years. Like, I just want to ask, because I'm not from New York, and I don't really know too much about Syracuse, except obviously for the college. Like, shout out to Carmelo Anthony and shit like that.
Word up, shout out SU.
But how was the music scene, or how is the music scene rather than Syracuse, New York, excuse me?
Well, I'm going to say in Syracuse, they got a small music scene. It's not very big. At the time, we weren't getting looked at a lot, but now we are. I mean, we have people from Buffalo and people from Rochester, like 38 Special.
Oh yeah, shout out to
You know what I'm saying? We had like Benny the Butcher, the whole Griselda.
Yeah, I know you from Brooklyn.
You know,
yeah.
So we only like from Syracuse to Buffalo, we only a couple hours away.
Okay.
So when they pretty much got on, then everything shifted, and they started going back to that sound we like. You know what I mean? That.
All right. So was that one of the reasons why you didn't take it serious? Because the music scene is so small, and you feel like nobody from Syracuse getting that. It was like Buffalo and all them outskirts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I felt like it wasn't gonna go anywhere. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was just like I was outside. I was in the streets. I was outside, and I just felt like it wasn't gonna go anywhere at the time. So All
right. So let's talk about. Was it your friends and family was like, hell no, you need to go ahead. Was it them?
Yeah, it was. Well, not friends or family. Well, as far as what you mean,
like far as like the people that told you, because you said like you took it like serious 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And you said it was because people was telling you like, yo, nah, go ahead.
Yeah, it was a lot of friends and family.
Okay.
Yep. Friends, family. What really made me take it serious is when I put some stuff online, and some people from Nigeria hit me up and told me they love me.
Damn, that's what's up. That's a fact.
When I heard that, I was like, okay, I'm all the way. Oh, I'm reaching Africa, and I'm in my living room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, it's a whole different ball game.
So you ain't really care about the support from your community. You know what I mean?
Not really at first. Okay. Not at first. No, not really. I mean, I respect. Where I'm from. I respect Syracuse.
Sure. Yeah,
I mean, I care about what they think a little something. But it's about expanding. You know
Yeah, because I feel like if we don't get the support from obviously our loved ones and people we kind of get discouraged and like, I ain't doing this shit no more. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So
that's how I was at first.
So all right, so let's get past. You took it serious because somebody from Nigeria. Let's talk about the moment after that. Once you got that feedback, did you go like run to the studio, or was you like feeling more motivated to write records? Like, tell us about that time.
It was more of a feeling where I was like, I'm like, damn, I gotta keep doing this. I'm like, it might be some money there.
Yeah.
Or something might be going on there. Let me keep going. So I just started putting out more stuff, putting out as much as I can. And at that time it was like mixtapes.
Yeah.
So I was putting out mixtapes and stuff. I used to rap over everybody beats or whatever, because the 50 Cent.
Hell yeah, I remember. I remember that wave. Yeah, I was around that time,
Yep.
the DVD era and all that stuff right there. Yeah, hell yeah, that was a great time.
So that's where I was on. That's how I kind of remember Party G. Party G was he was kind of like in that era.
Oh, okay, he was okay.
So
All right, so you doing the mixtapes and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Was you getting like traction? Was you getting like positive feedback, or you just was like, you know what? I'm just happy to be putting out music or whatever.
It was more like I was just happy to put out, just be putting stuff out. You know what I mean? The feedback I was getting from my homeboys, like my friends and stuff in the street, because I was in the street, running the street, whatever.
Yeah.
My friends out there, they were saying that I needed to keep going and I need to take it a little more serious. I should come out the streets and do this professionally. So I had friends giving me equipment.
So they was there to support you, like, nah, hell no, we're gonna make sure you get off the street. You know what I mean? Here's the equipment.
Yep, they was giving me computers.
Matter of fact, shout out to your friends, if you know what I mean, if you don't mind that.
Yo, shout out to D-Ruck.
Yeah, that looked him out, you know what I mean? Because he here right now.
Man. Oh, what up, man? How you feeling? Yep,
Yeah,
my guy.
so pretty much, you was doing this by yourself, or you had like a team at that time, like. And I'm talking about like the 7 years that we started taking it serious.
I had my man with me, my man Dre Tronics. Mm-hmm. Dre, he was a little older than me. He was like a producer. So he started making a lot of my beats, and but after that, it was like I didn't know what to do after that. Like I didn't know where to take it.
So you just was stuck. You just sitting there stuck and know. So
right.
How did you overcome that? Did somebody tell you, or you just sitting there and figured it out pretty much?
Some other people came around and they got me around people that could help me out a little bit. Like shout out to Robin Hood.
Shout out to Robin Hood.
Robin Hood put Wu-Tang on, so then I was around Wu-Tang.
Well, that's what's up.
I was around the Wu. I had an inspirational speech from my man Raekwon the Chef. I went to Ray. I've been to Ray house, so Ray had talked to me, told me a lot of different things, and so from there I got motivated.
All right. So how long ago was that though? You say?
Man, that was about. Let me see. That was like 2008.
Oh, okay, 2008.
Like 2010 around there. Maybe like 2008, maybe 2010, around there.
All right, so you said like you started taking it serious 7 years ago. Yeah. But no matter what, you could take something serious and still have setbacks. Did you have any setbacks? Like, you know what? I'm still not getting this shit that I deserve. I'm putting in this hard work. I'm studio, I'm spending money.
Oh yeah, I had plenty of setbacks.
Give me one time, like, you know what I mean, specific that you feel like, damn, yo.
Going to the studio and going to pick up the songs that they were supposed to mix down for me, and he said they were all gone. They was erased, like stuff like that. I was running and stuff, things like that.
I ain't gonna lie, you better than me. Like, you know what I mean? Honestly, like these fists gonna work today.
Real.
You know what I mean?
Hating
like,
producers. I had there was a lot of hate, man.
There's a lot of hate.
A lot of haters, man. In my town, I mean, it's a beautiful city. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do nothing wrong or say nothing, against Syracuse. It's a beautiful city. But you do have people that, when they do music and you do music, and my city is small, so it's a competition.
Instead of working together, building something together, you're like, nah, fuck, he should trash. They must
So I had to go outside and then come back. And that's what now my city rocking with me,
I got you. Sometimes you got to do that, though.
Yeah.
I just want to let the people know, you know what I mean, how me and you met, you know what I mean, or how I found you, because we didn't meet there, you know what I mean. You was at one of the Black Sopranos events or whatever, and there was a lot of dope talent. You know, I ain't get to speak to everybody, but I had to make sure I holler at you. So how did you hook up with that? Even getting that type of event? Because I feel like my podcast is pretty much indie based. You understand? So I try to get information. So how do a person be able to get on that type of event, like with Black Soprano and stuff like that?
What I did was actually it was crazy. I got some homeboys there in Shreveport, Louisiana. Mm-hmm. My boy Chaotic, he was with Lava House.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was working with him down there, like doing like he sent me tracks back and forth, and he was like, "There's a guy down here." He said, "There's a guy that comes back and forth down here, man. He sounds just like you, New York." They call me New York.
Yeah.
She's like, "Man, it's a guy down there that sounds just like you, New York." He said, "Man, I got to introduce you to him. He's in New York and he's doing a lot of shows and everything." I'm like, "Oh, he doing a lot of shows?" He's like, "Yeah, man. I'm gonna put you on with him." And so that guy plugged me into Party G. And then Party G gave me a platform, and then
shout out to Party G, yo. He'll be up here real soon. Shout out to him, yo. I just want to say, shout out to everybody that's not gatekeeping, yo.
Yep.
Like, why hold on fucking free information? Just pass that shit out. So that's what's up.
He definitely.
You know what I mean?
My first show was Party G put me on with was with Franco Bass.
Oh yeah, shout out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely know. That's what's up. So you outside doing shows and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right now, yep.
All right, so let's talk about your writing process. You know what I mean? Right. Is your writing process is inspired by life events or, you know what I mean, other people issues? Like, how do you get your inspiration to write your records?
That's a good question. I guess I go by some of the stuff I went through, like some of the things I went through, and then I take some of that, and then I take what I see is going on around me, and I just kind of like put that all together to formulate what I want to come up with. You know what I mean? There's really no formula I got. I kind of I write every day. So every day I write. Like I make sure I write at least a 16 and a hook every day.
Do you care about what people how they gonna perceive or whatever you talking about? Do you care about that?
A little bit. I mean, I do care. I try to keep it a positive. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I do got kids. So I try to keep it a little bit positive, you know what I mean? You know, that's all really, you know.
So how do you take constructive criticism and who do you take it from? You know what I mean? Because I feel like nobody want to hear this, you know what I mean? Let's be honest, like, damn, nah, that's mid. You know what I mean? It ain't a harsh way. It's somebody being honest with you. Like, you know what I mean? Then some people might take that as hate. Yeah. But I feel like as an artist, we need constructive criticism because it's going to make you better. So how do you take that?
If somebody don't like what I'm doing or, you know, they got some opinions on what I'm doing, I don't really, you know, I'm not the type to, I don't take it as hate, you know what I mean? I just, you know, I just listen to what they saying and I might make some adjustments here and there if that's, you know, because everybody likes something different.
What about the producer, the engineer you working with? Like, because I don't know if you work with the same person.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, okay.
I'm the engineer. I'm the producer, the engineer, the writer. You know what I'm saying?
Now, but you gotta take constructive criticism for somebody. It could be a spouse. It could be, I don't know who your kids is, but I feel like kids is gonna tell you.
They're gonna let you know.
That's what I'm trying to say.
They let me know. So. Yeah, my kids let me know. Yeah, my daughter let me know if it's corny or not.
So it's cool to take constructive criticism from them.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, so like far as like collaborations, you know what I mean? Because obviously, you know what I mean, you got a sound. Before you answer the collaboration, explain what your sound is. How would you define your sound? Because I mean, they call you New York, but it's different parts of New York because you from Syracuse. Like I said, I don't know Syracuse like that. I know people from Brooklyn, Queens, Harlem.
My sound is like, I can't describe it. It's like I got kind of like my own thing going. Like I took all these boroughs and just put it all together and just kind of came up with my own ideas. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So the way I do my thing is it's mixed with my city too. But I just took all of New York, everything I seen, all the stuff I've been through, you know, and I just balled it up into one big ball and when I put that down on that paper. It's That's what it is.
Nah, I was about to say the funny thing you speak about Black Soprano. I could hear you on songs with like Benny, 38 Special and all that. I feel like you got that type of boom bap type of style. Like that's what caught my eye, to be honest. When you was performing and stuff like that, you came on the stage. I'm like, yo, he going in on this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
appreciate it.
But
man.
you had came off the stage.
That.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Appreciate
Oh
it.
yeah, you had came off the stage and everybody went around you. And I'm the type of person. I'm like, I'm gonna let, but it was time to go. We had to blast. We had to drive 2 hours back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To South Jersey or whatever. All right, so let's get back into the collaboration. How do you choose who you want to work with?
I like working with everybody.
Okay.
I don't discriminate. I like people from down south.
Okay.
You know, I can do, I'm versatile. So any type of sound that you come up with, I can adapt to it. If it's drill music, I can drill. I can do like the boom bap sound. Mm-hmm. Anything you come with, I match it. As long as the beat dope and the hook good.
Okay, so you'll never say no to nobody. Because I'm gonna be honest with you.
Down.
I'm gonna be honest with
corny.
you. I'm about to say that because I'm very selective. Like, you know what I mean?
Unless the bars is just absolutely weak.
Yeah, because everybody don't have talent. We gotta start promoting that shit. Yo.
Right.
Just because you think you can rap don't mean you can rap.
Yeah,
like,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Like we gotta start bringing that shit back, telling people the truth. That's why I say about constructive criticism.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a certain way of saying it. I ain't gotta be harsh and say your shit trash, but I'll be like, yo, nah,
it's gotta be
change this
something
and put this in there. Like that's what I'm saying.
Right.
All right, so far as like we're gonna continue collaboration, but contributions, like, is a difference between somebody writing your record and somebody in the studio with you, like, yo, hey, Born, nah, say this shit hot. Or would you take that, or you like, nah, I want to pen my own shit?
Nah, like I like to pen my own stuff, but I don't mind criticism.
Okay.
It just depends. Like if I'm working with a producer, you know what I'm saying, and he like, nah, say it like this.
What if somebody had a hook for you though, and they wanted you to rap the hook, but if I wrote the hook, but I want you to rap it, is that something you would do, or is that considered like ghostwriting?
No, I don't have a problem with that.
But is that considered ghostwriting?
That is considered ghostwriting a little bit, but just the hook.
Okay,
I don't mind the hook, but the verse, I gotta pen my own verse. I like to pen my own verse, but the hook, I don't mind doing the hook.
So is that frowned upon, you think? Like, you know what I mean? I'm speaking on the era that you come from. Like, you know what I mean? Like, far as like hip hop, like, you know what I mean? Like,
you gotta write your own stuff.
Yeah, because you said like big names like Raekwon. Yeah. If you looking up to people like that, I feel like.
Shout out to Ultramagnetic MCs too. Shout out to my man Dig D. Ultramagnetic too. All them over there, man, in the Bronx, man. I was messing with them too, man.
Oh, word? Oh, that's what's up.
Yep.
So like your current state right now, do you have a team, or you still doing everything by yourself? Because you said you the producer, the writer, the artist.
I'm doing stuff by myself, but I got a couple other producers.
Oh, okay.
That be shooting me beats and stuff like that. My man Dretronics from right now he's still shooting me stuff. I got a producer named T Mac. He young, he up and coming. He pretty tight. He shoot me stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they give me some pretty nice beats to mess with, whatever. And then I just produce for myself when I can't. I get the urge every now and then. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. So you said you was taking this serious 7 years ago. So you got any projects out like
right now
that people can find and stuff like that?
Right now I got something out right now. It's called Conceited. Right now it's on every platform. You know what I'm saying?
It's on every streaming platform. Okay.
Every platform right now. You can go get it right now on Spotify, iTunes.
Like how long ago did that drop though? Like
I dropped that about 3 months ago.
3 months ago. What was the inspiration behind that project? Like,
I just once I did that first show, with Fuego Bass. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta put something out.
Why though? Like, explain to people, how was that show? We wasn't there. Like,
oh, it was lit.
So what made you like?
It was in Brooklyn in the gutter. It was lit.
It's a gutter. Let's talk about your name real quick.
All right.
Born to Spit, right?
Yep.
All right, let's talk about it. How that name came about. Was that name given to you, or that's something you adapted? Like,
it's something I was like, actually, what I was doing when I made that name up was I was in a hotel room. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was in a hotel room and I was trapping. Listen, I was.
Man's your life, man. Speak your truth, you heard?
Listen, I was trapping, and I opened the drawer. It was a drawer. The drawer had the little red Bible in it, and I was flipping through the pages, and it was saying something about somebody was born to speak. So then I just changed the speak, the spit, and just.
It's like, ran with that shit.
Yeah, I just ran with that. Yep.
Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. Like, so, What's next though? You know what I mean? Is it just music, or do you want to tap into other things?
I want to tap into clothes next. I want to start doing my own clothing.
Don't give out no names though. You know what I mean? Not yet. You know what I mean? Let's let this shit copyright.
It's coming.
You
You know what I'm saying? But I want to get into to my own clothing, and I just want to get into some more production.
So that's what you heavy on, like the production or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Actually, that's what I was doing first. I was doing production first, but I couldn't find nobody to go to any of the beats that I was making.
What you mean? Like, is you a certain type of style? Like,
well, because they done switched up everything, so everything is that it's like, I don't know,
like 808.
Yeah, like R&B, like that R&B, like you know what I mean? Like it's not that boom bap. So them kind of the tracks I was making, like,
I mean, but you gotta look at it like this also. Everything ain't for everybody. Like,
right,
you understand what I'm saying? So I feel like that's like if you putting out music, you gotta find your audience. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And I'm starting to learn that too as I grow, like especially with this podcast. It's like my audience is the people that does music, that has talent. You know what I mean? If you don't do music or if you don't do anything in the industry, ain't no point in me really following you or trying to reach out to you. You know what I mean? So it's about finding your audience or whatever. So so how far do you want to take like far as like your rap career though? Because some people just comfortable with it. Yeah, I got me some shows, I got me a little traction. Some people want to shoot to the fucking stars and the moon.
I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to go up there too, man. I'm trying to see the moon and the stars too. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take it all the way up out there, man.
All right, so it seems like you doing it because, like I said, I found you. I was outside networking. For anybody that is probably just starting off or whatever, you know what I mean, and you already been through all of the roadblocks and stuff like that. How do they continue to grind? Because I see you elevating. You know what I mean? You already told me other people. You went to Raekwon house. I never been there.
Yeah,
so
man.
You already doing your thing.
Yeah,
man.
they was like, listen. They told me when I came in, they was like, listen. I didn't even know I was heading there. They was like, listen, you gotta take your shoes off in the guard's house. Yeah. And I was like, I was going through a garage. I went through a garage door, and then when I got into the house, it was a hallway, and I'm just seeing all these plaques, Mobb Deep, all these records was on the wall. I'm like, damn, where I'm at? And then they opened the door. He was like, peace.
Hold on, time out. Slow that back down. Yeah. Hold on. So was you blindfolded?
Nah.
How do you end up?
I don't know.
How did somebody convince you to go on a ride to a place you ain't know you was going?
Yo, my man Robin Hood, shout out to Robin Hood. My man Robin Hood was like, he kept saying, he said, there's somebody that want to meet you. Somebody want to meet you. Yeah, I got somebody want to meet your artist. You know, I had a young lady named Kay Lewis. She was managing me, and Kay had plugged me in with Robin. She found him online. And he was like, yeah, somebody want to meet you. So I was like, all right, well, listen, I need to go in Manhattan first, and I need to go get me some sneakers or whatever. I wasn't really interested in doing that. I'm just like, man, yeah, whatever, I'm about to go do this. And so I came back, and they took me to his house. And I went through this garage, and then bam, there's a hallway, and then bam, he was in the office just sitting there.
So I knew that probably motivated you even more. Like,
I was ready. I
already know you was ready right there.
Yeah,
like, yo,
I was like, man, what's up? You know what I mean? Yeah, he a good dude though.
So that moment. Did you feel like you was close to like the industry? Did you feel like, damn, yo?
Yeah,
I'm on that because.
Well, it didn't make me feel like I was on, but it made me feel like I was getting somewhere.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It wasn't until I really I did this show with Fabulous. Once I met Fab and I was sitting there with Paul Kane and stuff like that's where I felt. You know what I'm saying?
Speak on that. Why you felt like that though? Let's tell about the time. Like,
I mean, because I got Paul Kane. He's sitting with
right
me.
There. Where we at?
He right next to me. I'm showing him the videos and he interested. He's looking. We just sitting there chilling, chopping it up. You know what I mean? There's a couple other people I met too. Master Ace. Damn. I met Mos Def. Let me see. I met the Lost Boys, but they always be in the studio that I was messing around with over there with Team Hami. That's where I met Team Hami and all those guys from my boy D. D from Ultramagnetic MC.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. So, what you got any projects that's dropping in the future? You know what I mean? What you working on right now? Cause I know you outside doing shows and stuff like that.
Right now, I'm just doing shows. I'm trying to promote my little album I got right now. I'm doing shows and I got a couple of songs. There's some singles I got coming. I didn't give them any names yet, but I got some more tightening up to do with them. You know what I mean? Maybe about 3 or 4 singles I got coming. You know what I mean? Like right away, I got them coming.
Oh, that's what's up. That's
you know?
what's up.
But I got a show right now coming up in Troy, New York. That's on July 5th. That's with my boy Rick Hyde. Shout out to my nigga Rick Hyde, man, and Black Soprano family. I got another show on the 22nd. That's in Syracuse, New York. That's at a place called Funk and Waffles. That's just a charity event. And pretty much that's what I got going on this month.
How you working? That's what's up. You know what I mean? You got motion out here. You know what I mean? All right, so my last question is, you know what I mean? Being that is like 1,000,002 rapper these days, why should they support you?
Why should they support me? Because I'm just real. That's why. You know what I'm saying? I'm authentic. I'm not trying to sound like nobody. I'm just trying to be me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I represent where everybody come from. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I represent just the hustler, man. Just, I'm from the grind, you know what I'm saying? So I represent the trenches, just like, if that's where you from, that's the kind of music I'm making, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to feel me.
So, like pretty much something that's relatable, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's what's up. I just want to take this time, you know what I mean, thank my special guest, Born Smith, for pulling up, you know what I mean? He came 3.5 hours, you know what I mean? So that's dedication, determination, and that's one reason why you support him. Just off of that alone, you know what I mean? I want to thank everybody for tuning in to another episode of the HELLOOO Effect Podcast, and make sure you tune into the episode, and most importantly, if you not subscribing, what the hell you doing? Like, hello? Like,
Hello.